We have some big breaking news coming in. There is no end to Khalistani rampage overseas because the temple president has been targeted and attacked in Surrey. He was the president of the Lakshmi Narayan temple. The cops have initiated probe into the firing incidents, and the residence of this temple president has also sustained some damage. The cops are currently probing this incident, but what is to note here is that the personal residence of Sri Satish Kumar, who is the president of the Lakshmi Narayan temple, has been a target of indiscriminate shooting last night in Surrey because 14 rounds were fired at his house, and Satish Kumar is the president of the Lakshmi Narayan Mandir in Surrey. And it is noteworthy, viewers, that this temple has been attacked by Khalistani extremist elements 3 times in the past as well. To give us more insights, we have Rishabh joining us on the phone line. Rishabh, there seems to be no end to Khalistan rampage abroad as well. Time and again, temples, Hindu temples, are being targeted by the K-goons, and this time around in Surrey, a Lakshmi Narayan temple president was targeted. 14 rounds were fired at his house, and there seems to be a history to this case as well.
Well, if you see, Satish Kumar is not only the president of the Lakshmi Narayan temple, but he's an affluent businessman in British Columbia as well. And in last 2 months, since this whole diplomatic row erupted between India and Canada, there have been at least 100 instances where the gangsters, the extortionists, the K-goons have called affluent Indian businessmen in Canada and have asked for extortion money. And Satish Kumar have also received similar calls in past. I remember when we are talking about the Lakshmi Narayan temple, it has been attacked at least 3 times. There have been defacing, there have been vandalism, there have been posters that have been put at Swaminarayan temple in past, and at least 3 instances where the police have taken note of the incidents at the temple. Last time when the K-goons reached the Swaminarayan temple in Surrey to protest, there was a counter protest by the Hindu community, the Indian community in Surrey, and that rattled the K-goons because they could see that their support base is not working any further. And to take the revenge is what we are given to understand. Satish Kumar's residence was attacked. As per the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, at least 14 rounds were fired at Satish Kumar's residence. As of now, one thing can be confirmed, that no one was injured in these firings, but the house of Satish Kumar was damaged. Police is looking into the investigation and have asked people to come up with proof if they have dash cam footage, if they have CCTV footage. Police have asked them to submit it to police to further investigate the matter.
Right, Rishabh, since nobody was injured in this incident, don't you think that this is like a warning signal to the president? Because like you mentioned, a counter protest was launched recently when K-goons targeted this temple and staged a protest. And as far as the investigation is concerned, have the cops taken note of this, and what's happening on that front?
Well, definitely, the cops have taken note of it. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police have released a statement saying that no fatal injury has taken place, or then, for that matter, no injury has taken place. The police are investigating the matter. But having said that, yes, there are issues that need to be addressed in Canada. Indian External Affairs Ministry has already called Canada safe haven for these gangsters, these Khalistani goons, and the way things are operating. And this is not the first time where the firing has been reported on a Hindu community person or an Indian origin person. There have been multiple instances in last 2 months, and actually the diplomatic row that is happening between India and Canada is being leveraged by these Khalistani goons, because they now understand that Canada is in a catch-22 situation where it has accused India of killing Niger. On the other hand, now they have to protect these gangsters to make their global standing strong, and that's the reason that these Khalistani goons are getting a free hand in Canada. Indian government has time and again raised this issue and have told Canada that in the name of freedom of expression and freedom of speech, you have given space to anti-social elements, separatist elements, extremist elements, and that is neither good for us nor for you.
Right, Rishabh. Now, Prime Minister has spoken tough on the K rampage that is witnessed in Canada, And despite that, like you mentioned, Justin Trudeau continues to hide behind this freedom of expression defense. But time and again, the ground situation and these kind of cases clearly goes on to show that there is something wrong in Canada that Trudeau is not addressing.
Well, definitely. If you see, there is something wrong in Canada that is not being, addressed properly. If it would have, Canada is a country where no crime goes unnoticed. The population is thin, the technology is in place, and the police in general is very vigilant there. But given that has been given to extremists for political benefits by, Trudeau's Liberal Party and their associates, the NDP, National Democratic Party, which is openly supporting the Khalistan cause, and that is something that has led to this condition, especially in British Columbia and Vancouver and Toronto area, where the Indian origin people are more in number. Indian origin people, the Hindu community is being repeatedly targeted. The temples are being vandalized. Protests are being held at high commissions and consulates, and all this in name of freedom of expression. Justin Trudeau's government need to understand that there is a fine line between this freedom of expression and extremism, and this is extremism. Firing 14 rounds of bullet is in no manner freedom of expression, and they need to be acted